Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speletons. It's been a while since we've done one of these. But I think Derek knows what we're going to do today. We're going to do Hypertheticals. Which is these 50 insane...
It says CMAD.
50 questions for insane conversations by Chuck Clusterman. The man himself. So, I'll explain why I want to do this in a moment. But first, let's read the hypothetical. Because I actually did this one today, so I figured might as well just do it, too. You have won a prize. The prize is 2 options, and you can choose either, but not both.
Ooh.
The first option is a year in Europe with a monthly stipend of $2,000. The second option is 10 minutes on the moon.
Stipend.
Whatever. Which option do you select? Shit, I should have said it because whatever. This is called Earth vs. the Moon. Did I say that? I think I did. I read this one today because I was trying to look up some questions because I didn't bring the box with me to discuss at work. Which I've done. I've talked about some of the previous ones we discussed on here. My favorite, which still is Super Gorilla, which I think is one of the best. Followed by Shaquille O'Neal in the shower. Also one of the best. Because it's Shaquille O'Neal in the shower. Like,
can't hate Shaquille O'Neal in the shower. Can't.
Someone said they pulled a gun on him. I'm like, that... The question was whether you would call the police or not whether you'd pull a gun on Shaquille O'Neal. Who pulls a gun on Shaquille O'Neal?
calm down.
This person also said they would sign the gorilla because they want the gorilla to win. And I'm like, what?
So looking forward to destroying that ridiculous
they're like, yeah, I'll sign the gorilla, then he wins. Like, what? That was what I got out of it. So anyhow, I looked up this one today, and not only did I figure out, well, I read this one because I read someone's review on it. So I'm like, well, we should do this one then, so we get out of the way. But I also figured out, Derek, Chuck Clusterman has made a whole new set of 50 questions for insane conversation called Supertheticals.
How intriguing.
I am excited.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get those.
Doesn't sound as hype.
Well, it's 50 more hypotheticals.
More intriguing still. I believe I'll bring your master back for you.
Anyhow, so Derek, what are you choosing? 10 minutes on the moon or monthly? No, it was a year trip to Europe, but you get $2,000 every month.
How long on the moon?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, I'll take the money.
And going to Europe for a year.
Is that a demerit?
Of course, that's Derek. That's how I read the question. See, here's what I was thinking. Right? I would extremely easily, take the money and go to Europe. I don't want to go to Europe. I could care less. Sorry, Europe. What the fuck do you guys got to offer? Being Europe? I can get Europe elsewhere, like in America. We have the Buckingham Palace or whatever somewhere. Ours is just white.
You're too much.
Did I get that right? Is that actually in Europe? I don't know. I was just trying to say something that was not in Europe.
What'd you say was in Europe?
Buckingham Palace?
That sounds bad.
And Jack helped.
Even worse.
Yeah, that's in England, pretty sure.
Well, I'm sorry I missed the comedic opportunity, guys. Anyhow, at first it sounds great, right? You get $2,000 a month, but you have to go. But if I skip the trip on Europe, then it's like, well, I shouldn't get the $2,000. So I feel like you have to go to Europe for the year. I don't want to go to Europe. But $2,000 a month is great. Except, where am I living in Europe?
That's good for Europe. What's that in pounds?
Like, just because I get a trip to Europe, it's probably a little less. Probably like 1,800 or something, I think. Unless USD has gone up or whatever. I don't understand economics. Leave me alone. But
You three.
I think the rate is,
Stay
I
here
think
and
it'd be
keep
like
Sora and the others
1,800 off the top of
occupied.
my head as a guess. I could be wrong. But here's how I figure it. I'm just going on assumption of what it's like here in America, but it's slightly better. I imagine, well, one, just because you get a trip to Europe doesn't mean you have a place to stay. Not included in that. So, I'm imagining I have to use that $2,000 just to live. I imagine I'll just get, I'll get just enough to live there. Like, that'll let me be able to be in Europe and just be in Europe. I won't have to work or nothing. But then, you know, Jesus Christ. Calm down. Calm down. Stop. Excuse me, sir. Please relax. You're firing too many fireballs at me. I can play this game, too. I'll shoot the fuck out of you. Oh, I'm about to run. Shit. Well, that's not good. Actually, it honestly is. Alright, come at me.
Do I have my student loan still? Because that's important.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Just taking a trip.
$2,000.
You would, Derek, you would take a trip to Europe right now. That's what it's
Okay,
like.
well, I definitely can't afford that, even with the $2,000.
Yeah, you probably have to get a job in Europe or something,
I gotta get
right?
a job in Europe.
Yeah. So, like, there's really no advantage. It's just forcing me to go to Europe. I mean, I guess for me, I don't have loans to pay, really. I could get a job, and it's, like, free rent for a year, essentially. And food,
I guess
probably.
sex work is too bad. It's legal there. In some areas, anyways.
What is?
Sex work.
Oh, yeah, why does that
I'll
matter?
just be kind of like a hoe.
No, didn't they, like, ban
For money.
stuff? Like, ban porn or something.
Oh, well, yeah, England did, but like, not that England isn't all of Europe. Like, I'm pretty sure in the they still have they still have like a famous red light district.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, I guess you can go work there. I don't know if you... Oh, hey, why did it keep making me do the upper slash? I was trying to escape out of the combo. Well, that's fine. Ow! Fucker. Maybe I should get rid of upper slash. It's just forcing me into a combo. Not that useful. Oh! I ran a dodge roll out of a combo. Okay.
According to Donald, he's got it.
This is my favorite part of the fight. Ah! I can't block that! Oh, thanks, Donald. Donald actually helped. I didn't see that coming. So, to me, that just forces you in Europe for a year. Like, if you want to go to Europe, sure, that's pretty cool. To me, though, I'm just upstaging my life. So, given that I really don't like the Europe option, I'd rather take the 10 minutes on the moon. Because then, it's over in 10 minutes, A, and B, I get to see the fucking moon!
Do you guys face soup for 10 minutes too, or?
I assume so. If not, that's fine too.
Like, do I have to hold my breath for 10 minutes?
No, Derek, you would die, like, you would freeze to death on the moon, I think. If you didn't have a spacesuit.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, you might not freeze to death, and I don't. How cold is the moon?
Cold enough where I think you would freeze to death if you were on there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd feel too warm.
On the moon. I assume that 10 minutes you're on the sunny side of the moon too.
I mean, sure. Moon's really cold. Moon.
The surface, assuming you get to go.
You know what that reminds me of?
You get to spend whatever.
That reminds me.
You want.
That reminds me of the meme, which is of like the NASA. I was like, oh, you guys are back. It's the astronauts coming back from the mission. It's like, you're back already, and then the astronauts just like, moon's haunted, and they're like, what? Moon's haunted. Cocks a gun. Gets back in the spaceship. Moon's haunted, guys.
Oh, this is utter foolishness.
I just want to do that for
Zinker.
like any situation. Like not just like the moon. Like I want. I go, oh, I want to be like a kid coming back from school. I'd be like, I come back like, oh, you're back early. School's haunted. What? Grabs a gun, cocks it. School's haunted, and then head back out to the school.
I'm afraid something terrible.
Fuck, that's actually.
If you don't.
Well, I am behind.
With school shootings, that's a lot less funnier now that I think about it in my head. But you know, it's the spirit of it.
Christmas.
Not well. Anyhow, back to the moon thing. You were saying, Derek?
And if Jack knocks, don't
So,
open it.
So,
There.
the surface,
The large
the
one in
temperature of the
red.
surface of the moon
All I gotta do is kidnap
Yeah.
That's right.
can reach
Lock him up at
260
once,
degrees
then
Fahrenheit
begin destroying Christmas Town.
and
It can be really hot.
be as low as
Sorry,
280
other
degrees
fools come
Fahrenheit.
running.
Negative 260 and
So
negative
the thing you're
280.
forgetting,
Yes. And in the meantime,
No,
I'll turn Santa
positive
Claus
260
into
and
Santa
negative
Claus.
280. The thing you have to remember is
okay.
that no, these are the total ranges.
Derek, you
You
just
gotta
said
remember,
positive
there are
for
times
both.
where
You
the
said
moon is
260.
closer.
And 280.
I said 260 positive and then minus 280.
No, I was saying I was clarifying. I didn't hear you say the negative 280.
Yes.
To me, from my view, I heard you say it's
so-
between the highest is 260 and the lowest is 280. I'm like, Derek, that's not how math works.
So because you gotta remember for one thing, it depends on the area of the moon too.
Sure.
But there are points of the moon where there's points in the moon's rotation as well as along with Earth's rotation around the sun, where Earth is at its closest to the sun, and at the same time the moon is closer to the sun than the Earth.
Yeah.
So on the sunny side of the moon, you could have
But
temperatures
wouldn't you-
that are
Doesn't it have something to
crazy
do
high.
with the lack of oxygen that you would like die in such a way? So you see what happens if you were not to wear a spacesuit on the moon?
Oh, well, if you were to not wear a spacesuit, you probably would suffocate from the lack of oxygen.
Well, you definitely would on that front. But
Which
like,
is why you need to hold your breath.
don't you also freeze or something? Or is that just in space?
Well, you roast. Space itself is usually, depending on where you're positioned on, can be cold or hot.
Look it up. What happens if you don't wear a spacesuit on the
More
moon?
of space is cold than hot.
Well, if you're already looking it up, just look up what happens when you don't wear a spacesuit on the moon. We're trying to learn together, Derek. Trying to bring a little
I
education.
do hope our
to
jolly
a
old
viewing
friend
audience
is looking
today.
forward to becoming a heartless.
What if they made Santa Claus into a heartless?
Uh,
Also, kinda hot. Santa Claus is bound and tied there.
Clumsy.
according
oaf.
according to Business Insider,
The Business Insider?
Have you already
which is the
forgotten
first
who
result
brought
that
you
popped up.
back, you
Sure.
insolent bag of bugs?
Sorry, can't remember a
they want me
thing.
to disable adblocker.
Very well, you ingrate.
Oh,
You'll rue
they're
the
spamming
day
with
you spurned
notifications.
my help.
Stop.
Yeah, you never go the Business Insider. They're malware.
Okay. Or Quora. Quora. I don't know what that's called. Oh, something went wrong.
Remember when
Someone
there
doesn't
was a
want us to
time
know
where
this
I
answer.
was asking you random legal questions? That was some Quora.
Ah.
I don't remember what questions I asked. One of them was a legal one. There was a few random ones.
What would happen if I walked on the moon without my spacesuit?
Okay.
I strongly suggest you don't try it.
Sounds like a trap.
I wish it stopped there.
Yeah, don't we all? Come on, fucker. Attack. attack, you piece of shit. So what have we learned, Derek?
Reading through, it has an extremely thin atmosphere of helium, neon, and some unusual gases.
Right. Don't we all? I'm sorry, there's nothing really funny about that, but you know I'm gonna do it anyways.
So that's actually a good point. So the most serious dangers are A, embolism, and B,
What's that?
a lack of oxygen.
What's the first one?
That's the first one is the formation of so embolism is the formation of bubbles in body fluids due to a reduction in ambient pressure. The pressure on the surface of the moon is so low that the boiling point of the fluids in your body decrease below the body's normal temperature of 37 degrees Celsius, which results in the formation of gas bubbles in your fluids that can really mess you up. Basically, your body will start to boil. Your body fluids will start to boil.
So you're a roast.
Yeah, no, you won't. It doesn't technically boil. You won't. It doesn't. You won't actually burn because the temperature hasn't changed. It will, however, experience the same reaction that boiling causes, where it will bubble, which will likely impede your blood circulation.
Fun.
Mr. Santa Claus.
So it's more just like your body will kind of your bodily fluids will bubble and stop moving properly.
Fair.
And you'll probably be like, owie, ooch, ow.
I just want to take a moment to talk about the story here. Maleficent was going to turn Santa Claus into a Heartless, and then Oogie Boogie slightly bumped into her and told her to leave, and then she stopped. I don't understand how this happened. Alright, time for a very interesting boss fight. I love how we're doing the hypothetical during the boss fights. Like, nice view from up here. That's right. Way you go.
So the lack of oxygen is a danger because not because you'll just suffocate exactly, but because after you around 10 minutes, around 10 seconds you use up all the oxygen in your body and lose consciousness. This is also because of the outside pressure. Sure. The lack of outside pressure, actually.
You ready to watch Oogie Boogie's big ass get beaten the fuck out of? Oh, he's already...
because of the lack of outside pressure, the air in your lungs will rapidly expand and rupture your lungs.
Right.
The thing that people say where they're
Wait,
like,
what
oh,
the fuck? I just lost to Oogie Boogie? What just happened there? That was BS. That was actually BS. What happened? I know I don't think I've ever done critical mode before, but no, I have done critical mode before.
Oh yeah, also the sun would destroy you.
Would it? Oh yeah.
That's right. Well, yeah, because you don't have the protective ozone layer.
Oh. So you would boil. So you wouldn't freeze, you would boil. You would legitimately boil.
You just have a really bad sunburn. It would destroy you.
That's fair.
You'd probably get cancer like immediately.
Wow. Fucked up.
You get cancer real fast. I don't know if you get cancer before you die or not, but you might also, your DNA would, it says here the high energy photons like X-rays and gamma rays would damage your DNA, leading to mutations that would likely cause cancer.
I didn't mean to do that.
If you were on Earth.
Oh.
You probably won't care You're still on the moon.
I just want center, please. Move center. Move center. Thank you.
That's right, away you go.
Okay, well, hey, I dodge all those heartless at least. Hey, why are they all dead? Oh, okay. Let me... Alright, yeah, I'll consider it. I'll consider it. I like how he's doing all his attacks on the one side of the platform. Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, you know, honestly, a lot of that makes sense. I didn't think the temperature would be a thing that would kill you. I figured it was, or I figured it had to be. I knew you'd die. I didn't think your body could just stand there and be fine. I didn't really think about the lack of pressure being the thing to do it, but you know, that's why in was this a problem in the way out, or not in the way out? In Man of Medan, in the beginning of the game when you're diving and you have like the
you could die from pressure.
Yeah, you can die from going up too fast, can't you?
Yeah, but you don't die until the end of the game.
Yeah.
I spoil it. Lightning, that's right. Ow, what? How long has he had that attack? I don't remember the exploding attack. More big. No. Please. Let me free. Alright. Whew. Oh! Okay, I dodged and it worked, apparently. Jesus, Oogie is harder than he's supposed to be. Try dodging this. Okay. Let me just stay in the little center. Yep, I will be going away. Well, I didn't want to fight you, but I will. For the hell of it. Move left. Okay.
It's over.
It's over! This is it.
You know, honestly though, questions like
what's
that are
happening?
like my favorite
What's
kind of
happening?
things to
What
look into
happened?
and find answers to.
Like, what just happened? I got stuck, I couldn't move.
I got beat up by Oogie.
That's annoying. Oh, White Knight. Hey, Oogie, I'll consider it. Oh my god. Why are the White Knights so annoying? Fucking White Knights, always ruining everything. Please tell me I can finish him here. I'm kind of annoyed at Oogie. There we go. Take that, you piece of shit, Oogie man, Boogie man, whatever. Oogie woogie, Oogie boogie.
He is the Oogie man.
Anyhow, if you don't have a spacesuit on the moon, you will die. That's what we learned here.
Yes. Because astronauts aren't just showing off.
Which is why I assume if we went there for 10 minutes, we would have a spacesuit. Okay, now there is one thing that'll make me change from the moon in the hypothetical situation, though.
Okay.
I just assumed I would be like instantaneously transported to these locations.
Christmas is
But I have
safe
to
again.
actually travel there. I think I would rather take the Europe at that point because it's a long way to the moon, right?
Oh, you gotta travel.
If you had to travel it, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time for the moon. It's like years, right?
Halloween and spooky stuff.
That's not years, but like it's, you know,
It's more than a year.
it's a couple months, I think.
Is it really just months?
Wonderful.
How long would it take these?
love it. Thank you, Sally.
It's like a month or two.
Jack,
Oh, I
you
might
really
still take the
have to
moon
do
then.
this?
It's a long
Make a
drive.
splendid Santa Claus.
I guess the only
Okay,
thing.
so it depends on the year.
Saved me here
Well,
Christmas
no,
as well, and for that I'm very grateful.
does it
But
depend,
please
not the
promise
year,
you won't
but does it
cause
depend
any more
on the
trouble.
time of year? I don't
And
know.
about that suit. Don't even think
Yeah, well, there is one the moon's closer to the Earth,
I
right?
just thought you could use a little help. this
So
year, Mr.
obviously
Claus.
that,
You
but
must be exhausted from all the preparations. And I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind a second chance to get this Christmas thing.
Other
right.
planets, I think it matters a lot more. Oh, it takes 3 days.
Being Santa Claus can be tiring. But let me tell you something,
I must have been
Jack.
thinking of Mars.
Seeing the happy faces of little children when they discover the presents I've brought them.
Does this
makes
happen
it
after
all
the first Nightmare Before
worthwhile.
Christmas?
Year after year
Yeah, it takes.
after year.
Yeah, it takes 3 days.
To get to the moon?
And you, Jack, you love to make them gasp and see
Yeah.
them shiver.
Really?
Right. What if
It's
someone
only
tried to take all
it's only
of that away from
240,000
you?
miles.
Oh, okay. I'll still do moon then. I didn't
We both
realize it
have
was that
very
short.
important jobs to do, Jack.
Okay,
Mine
Mars
is to
takes
take
9
care of
months.
Christmas, and yours
It only
is to
takes
take care
9
of
months to
Halloween.
reach Mars?
So we each have to do the very best we can.
I don't know nothing about space travel.
After all, you're the face of Halloween.
How long would it take to drive
Mr.
straight into the
Jack
sun?
Skellington, the Pumpkin King, the Knight of Nightmares.
Uh,
And even though you're
hang on a second, I'm
fascinated
trying to
with
figure
Christmas,
out.
Jack, Halloween
Alright,
is your true specialty.
Here's the hypothetical,
Don't
Derek.
you see?
if there's a quicker way to get to
Children rely on
Mars.
both of us to do our
No, I don't care about Mars. I care about the sun.
And I know Christmas
Alright,
needs
you said it.
urgently.
You're tired of life on
You're
Earth, so
right.
you set a ship
I am the master of
on an
terror.
unchangeable,
And if
unalterable
Halloween has
course
become too
to the
routine,
sun.
All I have to do is think
Uh,
of something new that'll really make them
How long
scream.
does it take to get to the sun?
Jack! Oh, Jack!
How long does it take to get to the sun?
I've been looking for you everywhere.
Derek,
Must go over the plans.
stop laughing.
Well, the first article that came up says it would take
So true.
it would take 59,615 days
Jack Skellington.
To
to drive there at 65 miles per hour.
thanks. Wow.
There he goes.
I'm gonna take my car and just drive straight to the sun, buddy. Thank you for your very helpful insights onto how we can get to the sun. All right, like,
This is no time for joking.
What's this?
oh yeah, Jack's the
I wasn't
key.
expecting you to the first result to list it in driving.
we just hop in. Let me hop in my convertible, take a short trip to the sun. See you losers in 100 years.
Hey, I'll see you in 59,615 days.
That's like how many years? That's at least 100 years. That is at least 100 years.
Oh yeah, that's close to that's like 180 years, I think.
All right, how long does it take to get there by space travel?
Okay, if you're
better get
going,
going.
the fastest manned
Before you do,
spacecraft
Sora,
traveled
I believe there's a friend of
24,790
yours
miles
who,
per
if I
hour.
recall correctly, was the one who
Sure.
told you there's no such
About
thing as
about
Santa
twice as fast as
Claus?
you travel on the
Oh,
highway.
yeah. He did say that.
Be sure to give him my very best wishes.
It would at that speed it would take
I will,
156 days.
Do you know where I
Really?
can
That's
find
short.
Zinker?
All right, so you set yourself on a shuttle
No,
that can't be
but
altered.
Don't give up. Remember,
And it's going
if you believe in Riku,
it's going to
you
the
will
sun.
Find him.
That is
Just as you
156
found
days
me.
to regret your suicide mission.
Right.
How long do you think it would take before you regret it? So I don't know what plan
know,
killing
a couple
yourself
hours
is
would
on
be
your
like,
end of a couple hours. All right,
Yeah,
but
probably.
now the real
I-
plot twist. The real plot twist.
It does so much easier.
I mean, you've accepted your time. You're at day 155. You're getting close to the sun, and you're like, shouldn't I already be boiling and dead? But you're not yet. So you're like, well, whatever. I'm gonna hit the sun,
It's well insulated.
and it's well insulated. You have you have like 10 minutes to go, and you're about to hit the sun. What would you do in your final moments on the space shuttle?
On
alone?
some sunglasses. Just sit there.
That's the only way to go into the sun. Just put on sunglasses. All right, Derek. How would you
Yeah.
feel if you drove straight through the sun and didn't burn?
I'd be like,
By the way, your spaceship.
well, what do
your
I do now?
Yeah, you can't alter your course. It's just it drove to the sun. It keeps going straight. There's no going back.
Oh, that's probably better. I was gonna say, if I can go back, like, what am I gonna do? Go back to paying taxes? And spend another 156 days on the way home?
Derek, what are you doing back? I drove through the sun. Well, I'd probably take longer than 156 days, because how long do you think it would take to drive through the sun? It's pretty big.
I brought you some sun rock. Careful, it's hot.
I brought you some sun. You just put like the actual sun in my hand, like a piece of it.
We'd like you to come.
Have we got something to show you?
Oh, I find how upsetting would it be if you drove to the sun and it's like it's not even hot. Like what the fuck? And you go through and there's just like a viewing chamber or something. It's like that's where these people are watching our galaxy. We're just a simulation, and they're like observation decks just in the sun. Like we didn't think anyone would be stupid enough to drive into the hot ass sun. It's like little did you know that I'm me.
Show up and be like, hey, what's up?
Oh, I have to get an excellent combo.
This stuff, isn't it neat?
So what's on today?
You just join them in watching. That'd be badass. Okay.
I feel like Zinker. I feel like someone else. Even if they weren't up from Earth, they like had to have done the same thing. They crash into the sun.
Wait. Is this copywritten?
Just crack open.
Oh shit! I think it is. Quickly, me. There we go. Just turn the volume down. Oh, also, I did the only thing I had to do for this. I don't remember if this one is actually part of the movie or not.
It is. I think it's in the movie.
No, she sings something like that, but I don't know if this is actually the thing. Anyhow, I have muted the video so that the copywritten will not hit me. Oh, she said the word feet. Anyhow, once you get 5, you no longer have to play this this musical. So you can just fail it. Oh yeah, this is part of the world. Okay. This is the scene that I mimicked. Well, not this scene, but this is what I mimicked during my Halloween costume because I was Ariel. Because Sis stitched me being a mermaid and was Anna from Frozen. Rude. Oh, shit. Volume can go back up.
Oh no,
oh, no. Too loud.
Look who's talking.
Yeah, you are gonna
Okay.
What am I going to do?
I never thought I'd be so entertained by just looking up random space facts.
Space sure is big and interesting, but also not.
There's a lot of nothing.
It really isn't.
Occasionally something.
Occasionally something. God, you know what that makes me want to play? It's sad too, but No Man's Sky.
What?
Something about No Man's Sky, man. Keeps sucking me back in. I don't know what
It got people in for a long time.
And then it was bad, and then they made it better, and it... I want to try it on the new generation, because, like, it looks amazing on PS5. They did another update, so it's even bigger than it was. I think we can do multiplayer now.
Badass computer.
What's up? I do have a good computer. I don't know if I would try to run something like that. Well, that's the story for next episode, I guess.
Holy shit, we've been here for an hour?
Yeah. We did 2 episodes, which isn't all that much, but Kingdom Hearts 2 is easy to just like fade away into. It's a shame. I don't know what season this is. I'll sing her part instead. That's what we want. I want... No way, not a chance. Sorry. Fucking stop cucking Donald from singing Under the Sea. Hey, it's Sebastian. This will never work. Well, that's the motivation you want to see, Sebastian.
It's like, is Donald just naked? Are they all just naked?
Yeah.
Huh.
Uh-oh. I like how they look at it like, oh, fuck, I'm too dumb. Need drive gauge to be 5 or more. That you get earlier in this game, though, right? I think so. Next time on Speletons, everyone. Could do that. Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, thanks for watching. Check out more of the hypothetical stuff. You might not if you watched all the way here. Really cool conversation topics. Bye-bye.